Today, we have some exciting news for all Samsung users out there. Just weeks ahead of the beta release, we've got a massive leak unveiling the near final design and features of One UI 7.0. If you've been curious about what's coming next for your Galaxy device, stay tuned because we're diving deep into all the juicy details. Now, while the UI design of One UI 7.0 has been spotted in leaks before, including some of our previous videos, this is the real deal. Samsung has been hard at work polishing its design and features, and what we see now is a significant step up from earlier versions. First up, let's talk about those stock app icons. As you can see, Samsung has revamped several of them significantly. The camera, contacts, and gallery icons have received a much-needed facelift compared to previous leaks, making them more visually appealing and aligned with the overall aesthetic of One UI 7.0. Next, we have an exciting new feature coming your way called Homework Help with Circle to Search. This was first announced during Google I/O back in May, and it's finally making its way to Samsung devices. This feature lets students get help with subjects like math, physics, and history, all without having to switch between apps. Imagine getting detailed explainers and video tutorials that actually teach you how to solve problems instead of just giving you the answers. It's like having a personal tutor right at your fingertips. This is a fantastic addition, especially for those who are tackling challenging subjects. Speaking of user benefits, One UI 7.0 is also enhancing its parental controls. This means parents will have the ability to manage their children's screen time and access to specific sites and apps. Plus, you'll even be able to check your child's physical location, eliminating the need for countless third-party apps. All of this will be integrated directly into your Galaxy device, which is a huge win for families. Moving on to photography, One UI 7.0 is packed with improvements. The Live Effects feature is set to add depth to your images, while AI can reimagine your portraits with artistic flair. Check out this new AI Portrait Studio. Here you can see the styling suggestions displayed directly beneath the image you're editing. It's not just about taking photos, it's about creating art. And here's something intriguing, a new app called Cloud. This looks like it will be your central hub for backing up images, videos, files, contacts, messages, and call logs. It's always useful to have everything organized in one place, especially when you want quick access to important documents and memories. Now let's talk about the new user interface enhancements. The video we've seen showcases some sleek new stock app icons alongside fresh widgets. The ongoing activities like charging or playing music now feature a pill shake animation, which adds a modern touch. The quick panel is getting a makeover too. We've got a two-page layout with new quick setting toggles and an updated music player widget complete with a Galaxy Buds icon when connected. The interactive sliders for brightness and volume are smoother and more intuitive. And for all you health enthusiasts, the Samsung Health app reveals exciting new features, including the energy score. This feature, powered by AI, will provide personalized health recommendations and summaries, helping you to maintain a healthier lifestyle directly from your phone. Of course, security remains a top priority for Samsung. One UI 7.0 will include Samsung Knox, ensuring your data stays safe whether you're browsing the internet or using banking apps. So there you have it. One UI 7.0 is shaping up to be a major overhaul of fresh design and exciting new features tailored to enhance your user experience. Whether it's improving productivity, managing family settings, or boosting your photography game, Samsung is clearly listening to its users. Are you as excited about One UI 7.0 as we are? Let us know in the comments below which feature you're looking forward to the most. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on all things tech. Till next time, keep exploring. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to oversharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.